Oh my god, I am filming on my new iPad. This one has a lot more gigabytes than my old iPad. This is a good day. You know what's a better you know why today's a better day? Because you guys get a new Ed's reviews. Um, so let's do this. This past weekend, I saw the Happy Time Murders, and let's review it. So it's directed by Brian Henson, son of Jim Henson, of the Muppets and Sesame Street fame. Um, and it stars Melissa McCarthy, Bill Barretta, Maya Rudolph, Elizabeth Banks, and a whole lot of people. Bill Barretta, I think, does both the voice and is the puppeteer for the main puppet character, Phil Phillips. And Melissa McCarthy plays the Phil Phillips's partner, and why am I forgetting the names? I just remember the actors' names. Um, so what's the plot of the movie, you ask? Well, it's kind of the plot of the movie is kind of in the title. So Phil Phillips is private investigator. He used to be a cop, but he got fired um over something that happened past, and but now these random puppets get murdered, and then it turns out that these puppets used to be part of a show called Happy Time. Is it? I think it's the Happy Time Family Hour, or it's just the Time Hour. But so most of the puppet stars on the show start getting killed off. So now, Phil Phillips and Melissa McCarthy's character join forces to solve this case. Now, let's get this big little elephant out of the room, because this is an R-rated puppet movie. Now, this is not really the first R-rated puppet movie, because for some reason the only other puppet movie that's R-rating that's coming to my mind right now is Team America, um, and but the thing about this one though is that since it is made by the Jim Henson Company, although the Jim Henson company I don't think was really credited. I think it was like named like one of the other subsidiaries. I think. Don't quote me on that. But the puppets were made by like some people who worked at the Henson Company. So yeah, so a bunch of the puppets kind of look like they would be well placed in something like the Muppets or Sesame Street. Um, so yeah, this is a comedy, so I guess I always say this whenever I review comedies, that comedies are very hard to review, only because it really does depend on your style of humor. So, um, and this movie is a lot of raunchy jokes, um, and there are a little bit dark humorous stuff going on, which I like. I think one thing that did worry me was that since Melissa McCarthy is in this movie, I thought it would kind of try to do a lot of the Melissa McCarthyisms, like cliche things that she would do. She would like do something like maybe punch a wall and then end up hurting her hand in the progress. It kind of happened a couple of times, but it's not like the whole every joke in the movie is that. So it was kind of good. I did like Melissa McCarthy. She was good. I thought she was great as like as the as Bill Barrett's character's partner. Um, for the most part, the acting is good. Joel McHale shows up in the movie. Uh, for some reason, I don't know why the FBA had to get involved in this, but whatever. Maybe it's, yeah. Actually, no. Let's get into the negatives. So like the negatives for me would be kind of like Joel McHale's character. I feel like he was just there just for some. I don't know why. I don't know why he was there. And so that's kind of one other thing. There was this um Phil Phillips had a narration throughout. Kind of get like that noir feeling. But I kind of feel like that was pretty useless. I don't think that really added anything to the movie. Um, I think I guess another thing too is I kind of wanted a little bit. I kind of wanted a little bit more with the movie. I kind of felt like we could have seen more with like the puppets and stuff. Like in the movie, they hint at like the race thing with like humans and puppets, but it's not really explored. Like sometimes they just make a big deal about it, but then you just forget about it. Like in the beginning, it's kind of more like just like mention and stuff, but as the movie goes on, you just kind of forget that puppets are like second class citizens. So that kind of disappointed me. I kind of wanted maybe they could have explored that a little bit more. You know, kind of like Zootopia, how they kind of did that. It's kind of funny in comparison to Zootopia, but whatever. Um, so that was one thing. And a bunch of the other characters like I feel like underutilized. Like when I was watching like some of the press junkets and stuff like with the puppets, I was like, oh cool, I can't wait to see that character. But then you realize that character only really had like one scene in the movie, and then after that they were like nowhere else. So I kind of felt like some of the other characters should have gotten some more development. Which because there's really only two characters that get development, which is Phil Phillips and Melissa McCarthy's character. So yeah, now I just feel like it's writing this movie too much, but I did enjoy it overall. Like it was kind of a fun watch. I think check it out matinee or maybe check it out on a streaming service because, uh, yeah, I'm here to help you guys. So what do you guys think? Did you guys even see the Happy Time Murders? I want to know. Comment down below to give me your thoughts on it. And this is the end of the video. So, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more stuff. And yes, reviews. I will be flooding you guys with reviews. Click the bell to get notified. Even though really clicking the bell, it's not gonna do anything. Just keep watching my videos every time I upload them, so I could be higher up in your recommendation box because YouTube, the YouTube algorithm is very much weird. I don't know why I just did this motion, but whatever. So, yeah. See you guys in my next video that I will be filming on this glorious iPad that I have. That's basically not sponsored by Apple. Just got say that. So later, guys. Stay cool.